Good morning and welcome to a Workout Wednesday. So today I'm just going to do a little bit for your foot because we have National Foot Month this month, and it seems to be one of those neglected areas that actually can make such a difference to how the whole body feels. So just before we do our foot, I'm going to use a ball. This is the ball I'm going to be using. So it's smallish and squishy, but quite dense. It's a yoga tune-up ball, but the closest I've found to it is a dog's ball. This is the prickle balls we use in class quite regularly. And then this is a pair of, oh, you can't see, this is a pair of tights that I've just rolled up. And it is so similar to the ball in density that it is really useful. It sometimes is not really easy on the rolling, but today we're mostly going to do compression. So that would be great. If you've got nothing else, pair of tights or a pair of socks, roll them up till they're about the same size as a tennis ball and use that. You could use a tennis ball, but I always find them a little bit less giving, a bit too hard. So unless you've got a really squishy one. So before we start, I just want you to stand and feel how your legs feel. So get a sense of them left to right. Do they feel heavy? Do they feel light? Do they feel tight? Give it a little walk around and see how the foot feels as you walk. Is there any discomfort there? Is there any sort of stiffness? Do you walk evenly through your feet? And then you can hold it and go into a little squat and see how that feels on both sides. So feel how it feels at the hinges. So your ankle, your knees and your hips. Lovely. And then we'll work on the one foot and see how it feels afterwards, see if there's any differences. So we're going to start. I should have gone with my green one so you can see it better, but there we go. We're going to start with just a very quick roll through. So all you're going to do is like a little scrub. So you're trying to move over all of the fascia under the foot. So don't just go up the middle. You're trying to get into the arches, to the sides. You kind of stop at the heel, but you can do a bit over the heel. But you're just going fast and short. You're not taking your body weight forward, so you're nice and balanced. And that should just warm the foot up. And it might even just that, you might feel the difference. It feels a little bit lighter, a little bit more zingy. So then with the compressions, we're going to take the ball underneath the ball of the foot. And all you're going to do is press down into it. So do 3 little presses, push down and ease off, push down and ease off. Then we're going to bring it to the middle of the arch and go again. This one can be really tight. So 3 little presses and then ease off. And then it's not the heel, it's the front of the heel. So the back of the arch, 3 little presses there. And it's up to you how much weight you put into it, so you control that completely. And then we're going to the outside edge of the arch. So right on the border, 3 little presses there. Good. And then the inside edge of the arch and 3 little presses there. Lovely. And then after that, you're going for the knuckle of the big toe. So your toes start in the arch. So this is the first knuckle, and that's where you're going under. So it's the ball of the foot, but it's the outside edge of the big toe of the ball of the foot, if that makes sense. And if you have bunions, that's the one you'll feel. So 3 of those. And then we'll roll through again, but this time a little bit slower. So start at the front, push down as you push forwards, and then ease off and go again. So it's as if you're like rolling it out. So a little bit of pressure, push down, roll it, and then release. And again, trying to hit everywhere, front to back and out to the edges. And you'll probably find a spot that you like the most. And I know for me, that's my inside edge usually. So you can stay a little longer over those. Lovely. And ease off. So then once you've done that side, just stand again and see if there's a difference. Definitely feels more awake on this side. I can feel it in my leg as well. So then walk around. Does it feel different as you walk? So it might feel a little bit easier, a little bit lighter. Good, good. And then come back to your squat and see how that feels as well. So coming down into your squat, and it's definitely easier on my right hand side to do that, or this side that I released. So then we'll go and do the other side. I was going to say just do it, but I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you. So just to give you another chance, what I'll do is I'll come off the mat just in case you can't see it very well. So you're going to start with those little rubs. So all the way over, through everything, front to back, left to right, but it's very, very small movements. And again, you're not transferring any weight, you're just quickly scrubbing over. And this, the whole point of all of this is just to bring some fluid to the area and some movement into those muscles. So just hoping to ease everything. And if once you've done this, if you've got a smaller ball, you can do it again with a smaller ball, so it gets into the in between the muscle, in between the joints a little bit more. So you can go smaller and harder with the balls as well if you want to. So foot on top again, arch of sorry, ball at the foot, press down and release. And again, pushing down and release. And one more and release. Then going into the arch of the foot, pressing down and release. Good, good. And then we're going to the back of the arch, so not quite the heel, but the back of the arch. 3 little presses again. So you can kind of like rock in and rock out of it. Then it's the outside edge of the arch. 3 little presses. Good, good. And then the inside edge of the arch. 3 little presses. Good. And then again, going to that knuckle of the big toe and pressing down there. Lovely. And release. So again, you could have a little feel there, see how it feels. Feels really different on this side. I haven't done these for a little bit. So then you're going to roll through again. So press and roll. Push through, ease off, and then roll again. So you don't want to sort of transfer your weight with it. You're pressing and releasing. Lovely. This ball is getting a little bit old, I think, because it's losing its shape. It's a bit more egg-shaped at the minute, so it's not rolling very well. But that's because I've used it so much to do these. So they do run out. Lovely. And we'll call that quits and release. So then again, do a little comparison. How do they feel left to right? How do they feel from when you started? Have a little walk. Anywhere feel a bit easier? And then take it into your squat. Does that feel more comfortable going down into that squat? So that range of movement for me is definitely increased. And that's the thing with doing footwork. It's not just about your foot, it's about everywhere else that gets the release through as well. So I hope you enjoyed that and that you can use that. So I would do that most days if possible. It's one of those things you could add into your day to make it effective. Otherwise, a few times if you can. Hope you enjoyed it. I shall see you next time.